This is the Crack King from the Crack King podcast, and I got a special guest with me in the building.
Hey guys, DJ FM here from FM Productions. How you doing, my main man?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm glad you're here, man. Tell everybody where they can find you at, if they can book you, check you out, see what's going on with you.
Everything, man. I'm on Instagram, Facebook. I'm on Twitter, I think, but I don't remember the login, so you can't find me there. But there should be FM Productions on Facebook. It's FM Prod, FM PROD, all over the place.
Yeah, where you from?
Originally, I was born in North Richland Hills, like up north, but raised in Houston.
Raised in Houston or Missouri City? Because I heard from a little birdie you from the Mo.
Okay, I'll take it. I'm from the Mo.
Why you don't own that, man?
No, because I'm actually, because it wasn't Mo back when I was there, man. It was Sugarland still. You know, like, you feel me? Like, I was right there on Mo City Sugarland split.
Yeah, right on the split. You were just like, I'm going to go over here a little bit.
Yeah.
And chop it up, and then I'm going to go back over here and rock it up, right?
That's right. You know it, dude. Exactly right.
Man, where you residing at right now?
Honestly, man, I'm up in Cypress.
You liking it out there?
I want to get out of here.
It ain't like the Mo, right?
No, man.
Tell me how you got started in DJing and entertainment.
Like I said, drummer for a Christian band in high school, and then a punk rock band after high school. And then a slew of other like rock bands, and I think I was in a Linkin Park cover band.
What high school you graduated from?
I'm a Viking through and through, baby, Dulles. But it just all started off like that, man. I started off really just being in front of crowds, really liking it. And obviously I didn't take off to become a famous.
Was that the whole thing that you were getting into? You felt like you wasn't getting heard, so you was like, yo, I'm gonna just spin my own records for the crowd.
You just kind of take it into your own hands and just start making yourself known.
What was the name of your Christian rock band?
True Witness.
True Witness.
Yep.
So y'all were like mosh pitting for Jesus and shit.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. We were actually pretty decent, man. The school sent us to Nashville to record an album.
Oh wow, that's fucking.
Yeah, cool. That one was my closest to actual stardom, if you will.
In any genre, if you keep grounded in a higher power or kind of like spiritual, even with the rappers, some of the best rap songs have been them at their deepest and their most spiritual.
Agreed.
Or they just got cheated on and they like, yo, fuck you, and then that's some pretty dope music.
Agreed as well. Hey, the country songs are just the same, man. Emo songs, just the same.
Okay, now what the fuck is emo? Explain the emo genre to me, because that's new for me.
Okay, so to me, when anybody says emo, I'm thinking my old school emo, like the whole like I'm so sad and black eyeliner and black spiky hair and tight black pants, and it was an emotional type of music you listen to.
If it's good music, man, I just want to fucking rock to it or fuck to it.
Exactly.
It's all fucking good.
Man, I'm not a huge country fan, but there's this country song, and it's called like "Ride" by Sam Hunt or something like that, and I'm like, dude, he's talking about going hard. I looked at my girl, I was like, hey, we gonna fuck this song.
Yeah, that's fucking awesome. You know what? the song Tennessee Whiskey.
Oh yeah, Chris Stapleton.
Chris Stapleton. So my daughter was like, yo, you gotta hear this song. And I listened to the song. She didn't tell me who it was. I thought it was Mel Waiters. And when she fucking showed me who the fuck it was, I was so mad at her. And I was mad at Chris Stapleton for fucking sounding like that. But I just had to love it, man. I had to love that fucking song.
It's a true story. I think he did not originally write that song.
I don't think that's what I was thinking. I thought I heard that song before, but he sure sang the shit out of it.
Oh, he sure did.
I'll tell you that motherfucking much. What is something that's most misunderstood about the DJ game?
People think now it's a lot easier. Now, back in the day, it was difficult. You had to lug crates, dude. Like, lug records, and luckily when I got into it, everything was on CD, but still I had to, lug suitcases and suitcases of CDs.
No shit.
And I run karaoke, too, so I had karaoke CDs. Yeah, but see, nowadays everything's digital, so people think, I could just get a laptop, and some music, digital music program, and be a DJ and a sound system and be a DJ. You gotta read crowds, know your BPMs, know what to watch for, know your mixing ins, mixing outs, what songs go together, what songs don't. I heard this guy mix Chris Stapleton with Cash Out, Big Booty.
Okay.
And it went together perfectly because he knew what he was doing. And if you don't know what you're doing, you just out there looking like a fool. That's it. You can't just plug and play, baby.
What makes you feel inspired every day?
Damn it, dude. You know, you get me, man.
It's all good, man. Let's get it.
You get me. You know, grown men don't cry, but they do.
Yo, grown men cry, bro. We get it.
That's right.
We cry and we get over it. That's
man. Inspires me at the fact that I actually was given a second chance at life, and I look over at a beautiful woman that is by my side every single day and supports me in my journey in every single way, and that's inspiration. So my kids do too, you know, but that's so cliche. You know, everybody gonna say that. I mean, they're all grown now too, so I mean, they're doing their own thing.
Hey, fuck them grown motherfuckers. I feel you.
Hey, me, damn it!
It's a love of a good woman.
That's good inspiration.
Do you partake in cannabis?
Of course I do.
What are you smoking today?
Oh, I was about to take a rip out on Cam, baby.
Go ahead.
Let's see. We're smoking on some. What was that? Was it? It was a double OG. Was it double OG?
Dude, I love OG. When you start smoking weed to now, what has been your favorite?
You know what? Like, look, you're always gonna go back to that you know, that White Widow, the first time you had White Widow or something like that, you know, first time you ever had like when they called it Dro, you know, when it first shit ain't the same as it was. You and I both know that.
Yeah. Now they have the indica and the hybrids that just fucking make you feel like you're taking pain pills and shit.
Yeah. Man, I need to get with your guy there and shit.
No shit. I got you. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Do you see Texas legalizing marijuana in a federal level anytime soon?
Yeah. Honestly, I am so much on the side of legalization of it, and then I'm also not because of the, you know, some of the good goods that's not going to be there anyways.
Yeah.
But I do feel like they are going to legalize it. It's not going to be much longer. I'd probably say the next year or two.
The way fucking gas is going up, I'd hate to have to pay $25 a gram for some fucking
bro. You're right.
Bunk. I just feel like Texas is gonna tax the shit out of it.
I see. Yeah. You kind of wishing. I'm wishing shit. The same thing, you know. You wish it was legalized, but you're shit on because it's gonna get taxed the crap out of, you know. But they're gonna do it.
With you growing up in the Southwest Stafford, Missouri City border, did you have any contact with DJ Screw, or did he have any influence on?
Oh my god! One of my huge. Yeah, I could.
Tell us how did that come about? How did you end up in this fucking house? And did you learn anything from it?
Don't smoke wet. Unless you want to get really fucked up.
Is that how that came about? Like how did you end up at the Screw Shop with him?
Oh well, so it came about like this. A friend of mine lived in Quail Valley, and he was like, "Oh, I know where DJ Screw lives." I'm like, "Oh yeah, bullshit." You know, a couple of white guys from Dulles cruising around Quail Valley looking for DJ Screw's house. That's kind of trouble if you're asking me. You know, we pulled up in my 95 Chevy 1500 and we're like, "Hey guys, can we bum a cigarette?" And the cigarette was wet.
Did you know he wet daddy? You just like, "Yo, let me get a cigarette." He just gave you a wet daddy.
Yeah, he handed me the cigarette he was smoking. He goes, "Here, you can have this one." And I'm like, "Wait a minute, I'm gonna share a cigarette, whatever, okay, fine." I took a couple and I was like laying down in his driveway. I was out, dude. That was bad.
So it wasn't about music or anything. It was just awesome, yo. Screw around the corner. Let's go by.
But see, that's how it started, though. That's how it started. We got to go back and hang out, you know. But you know, asking about Screw, man. He was a good good guy, man. Like honestly, you think you know hanging out at high school, hanging out with DJ Screw, kind of weird. He was a good guy. Like he had a lot to say.
What was the first piece of hip hop music you heard and was like, yo, I like that culture. I like what it's about. Let me investigate. Let me check it out.
Damn, man. I want to answer this really well.
I mean, it could be Vanilla Ice, Ice Baby.
I mean, I'm telling you, dog, it's Tim and Hammer, man. I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry.
Vanilla Ice.
I'm sorry, man.
There's nothing wrong with MC Hammer. I can't front. I had an MC Hammer CD.
Yeah, I mean, I had two, I think.
I never had a fucking
Vanilla Ice. No, I had his cassette. I bought his tape.
His tape.
Yeah.
Real talk. So that was the first hip hop you heard was MC Hammer or Vanilla Ice.
You know what? Honestly, I grew up listening to like stuff like Michael Jackson and a lot of Motown. And my parents had a wide variety in music, so I was raised on a lot. And again, you know, but you said growing up in a white family, you know, my parents really didn't like hip hop too much or rap very much. I mean, not to say that they said I couldn't listen to it.
Yeah.
But you know, if I was listening to it, they didn't care, but they just didn't like it.
Yeah.
So you know, listening to a lot of, like I said, Motown, a lot of country, gospel. You know, my mom was a big Christian, so there was a lot of contemporary Christian rock and Christian music in the house. You know.
Gotcha.
So, but yeah, I mean, like, so I was really, I guess, sheltered from the from the hip hop and so really be like, I guess like Vanilla Ice, and then it just kind of went down, and then you know. Honestly, no. I'm gonna have to retract that statement and say Warren G, because if I'm not mistaken, it was like my cousin gave me Warren G Regulate on a tape.
That's a good introduction to hip hop right there. Regulate.
But it wasn't Regulate. It was This DJ, another Warren G song.
That was fucking terrible, man. Don't ever tell that fucking story again. You got pictures with DJ Screw, and then you're talking about my first hip hop experience was Vanilla Ice.
Well, I told you, man. I'm fucking sheltered, dog.
Let me get my shotgun, man.
Yeah.
All right. Did you see the Will Smith, Chris Rock slap?
Of course I did. You didn't bring that one up in the pre-show thing, dude. You're springing shit on me, homie.
I know it's old news, but it's like, when you seen it on the Oscars, like your really honest take of it, how did you feel when you seen it? Because I was disgusted in Chris Rock's joke coming for her, and I was really disgusted at the whole situation, because it was supposed to be spotlighting black excellence at that time.
And see that
the Oscars had never done that before.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was like it was, to me it was like the whole black community was dragged through the mud by some petty ass shit.
Well, see, the whole G.I. Jane 2 comment I think was kind of messed up. I honestly think that the alopecia and the whole situation, it was all just really fucked up. I don't think Will Smith should have done what he did. I think they were both very much at fault there. And if they're supposed to be spotlighting, you know, the black culture at that time, they
fucked it up.
They really did. I'm sorry, man. You know, but it's true.
Did you feel that way though when you seen it, or did you was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
honestly, bro, I think I felt like the entire rest of the world, bro. Like, what is this, a publicity stunt? Or is this like Jada being like, hey, Will, I got your nuts, go fucking slap this guy for me or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I think that's exactly what it was. Hey, Will, I got your nuts, go slap this
go slap this motherfucker.
Go slap this jerk.
But see the fact that Will went and did it, I mean, it just made the whole situation worse, you know? And everybody right there was at fault.
And what kills me is, because we all been in that situation where we with our ladies, and some jerk is somewhere being a jerk, and your girl look at you like, yo, are you gonna do something about this fucking jerk? And you're like,
I mean, you gotta sit there and like assess the situation. Is he bigger than me? Am I gonna get my ass kicked?
Like, what did he say to you, baby? Did he grab your ass, or
if he touched you? Yes, I'll go over there and say something.
If he didn't touch you, there's no reason for all of this.
Well, I mean, if he's smaller than me, I'll go over there and I'll step up to the young man and be like, "Yo, what'd you say to my woman?" But if he's bigger than me, I know my place.
So the Uvalde thing, they're talking about the House of Representatives is starting investigation into the shooting because they're saying that the officers aren't telling the whole story.
Okay.
About why it took so long for them to go in there. I know why. They were scared, and they said that they were fucking scared of this kid with his AR because they probably only had Glocks.
Yeah, they only had sidearms, man.
Do you blame them for kind of just sitting there sideline and just kind of like fearful for their lives? And
I feel like they should have gone a little faster, like a heck of a lot faster. I feel like they put the badge on. You said it, man. They take the oath, serve and protect. I mean, I have a lot of police officer friends, and I hate to see anything bad happen to any of them. I completely support law enforcement, but you got a job to do, and my God, those were kids.
They're saying that they wouldn't even let the parents that were armed go in there and see about their children.
Now that I can understand, because you can't just let an armed citizen, civilian, just into a school willy-nilly with an armed shooter. Or, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, that's inciting chaos. If my son was in a school and I had a gun and I went up to the school trying to be a hero and get my son out, and the school was locked down because there was an armed shooter inside, and I went inside, I mean, my God, like my feelings as a parent would probably overshadow like my, logical thinking. Like, let me get to my child. You're in the way of my child. I'm gonna shoot you.
Yeah.
Even if you take the class, take your CHL class, and you know how to use a gun, and you're licensed. I mean, that right there. I don't think they should let a parent go into a school that's on lockdown with an active shooter in it.
I just feel I'm gonna disagree with that because I feel like if I'm there and the cops are not acting and I hear AR-15 going off in the school, you're not gonna stop me, man. It's gonna be like Die Hard. Okay. They're investigating because they're saying that the cops were not doing anything, and everyone can hear AR going off. He was just shooting them with just zero fucking prejudice, man. I feel like this world just needs. I've become a more peaceful, unified person in the past few years since you've seen me last. A little bit more spirituality in everyone.
I mean, my middle daughter is about to be 18. She's still a child. She's 17.
But in Texas, you can buy AR-15
at 18.
And you know what was so funny about it is when I was 18 in Texas, I did not know that shit.
I didn't know it either. I thought you had to wait till you were 21 to have a gun, and just like you had to wait till you were 21 to drink alcohol.
Fuck no. Well, we don't have to wait till 21 to drink fucking alcohol.
Well, I mean, legally.
Yeah, legally, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, zombie apocalypse, but that's you and me, wishing that, we're in, wishing a zombie apocalypse shooter game, you know what I'm saying?
Zombie apocalypse, yeah. I mean,
but or the Purge, but that shit ain't happening right now.
Purge. Shit, I feel like we had a purge during the pandemic, man.
Oh yeah, did we ever? The pandemic's what did my ass.
What do you think about this new fucking monkeypox thing they got coming out now? And then they say it's sexually transmitted. Like how did that happen?
So what's happening right now on the news or in the world that monkeypox is distracting us from?
The Ukraine.
Yeah.
And the recession.
And what else, my man? Everything the government wants to hide from us.
I know, that's why I don't get any views. They just snatch my views away from me. Because they're yo, we don't need this guy just citing the masses. Keep him under wraps. We don't want this crack king to just come up. Do you think we need tighter gun laws in Texas?
I reiterate, what the hell do we need right now? AR or some sort of assault? We're not on the front lines.
No, we're not on the front lines at all.
I mean, I can understand a shotgun. I can understand, a Glock, home protection. I get it. It's a waste of money if you ask me. I just give me a sidearm and a couple of cases of ammo and I'm good. Oh, hey, that's another thing, dude. I'm a pescatarian now, man.
Oh wow, you don't eat any meat?
I don't know, man.
No meat. Do you have diarrhea? Do you have like solid shit because you don't eat any meat?
You remember, like, I used to have gout like a motherfucker?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't had gout in years.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
I'm telling you, baby. 2 years, I'm just reminded. 2 years it's been since I've had a gout flare up.
Gotta give up that meat, huh?
Yeah. Well, I told you it's the red meat and the booze, right?
Yeah, man, that's the best things in the fucking world.
Exactly, right? You know? Hey, but when you go, look.
Pussy.
The Crack King Podcast.
Pussy, weed, alcohol, and steaks.
Thanks, goddammit. Are you self-taught? Did you teach yourself how to mix?
Yeah.
You taught yourself how to mix, transition, and all of that. Trial and error.
Yeah. Taught myself how to beat, how to play drums, guitar, everything, yeah.
Oh, you talented, man. That's what's
I had a little help with the guitar. I'm still working on that.
What's your favorite genre of music?
Right now?
Period.
Well, okay, period's rock. I mean,
like hair rock, metal rock. Like, they got a lot of fucking rocks out there, man.
okay, all right. See, it's rock in general. My subgenre favorite right now, okay, is what would you call Bloodywood?
Bloody.
Yeah, metal. Yeah, metal.
Metal Bloodywood.
Yeah. There's a band called Bloodywood that I freaking love right now, and they're from New Delhi, and it's like New Delhi metal.
What the fuck does that
But some of their lyrics are just so powerful, man. Some of them really reached out to you. I mean, they're in a different language, but the translation is just insane.
What was the name of your punk rock band?
Okay. There's a story behind the name too. Stifler.
Stifler?
With two F's. Stiffler. Stifler.
And why the fuck did y'all name yourself Stifler? Like from American Pie?
Like from American Pie.
That's fucking hilarious.
Well, do you know Stifler's mom in American Pie?
Yeah, I remember that.
Remember, she was the hot older mom, the MILF, and Stifler's buddy really wanted to do her. Okay, so my lead singer's mom or stepmom was super hot, and everybody wanted to do her. So we ended up naming the band Stifler.
No shit. Did she ever fuck one of y'all?
Oh. We're like kids, man, but she's like her second mom, man.
This is the Crack King Podcast. Let them know where they can find you at if they want to book you.
All right, man. I'm still rocking and rolling, doing weddings, bar mitzvahs, private parties, DJ FM for hire, my man. You can find me on Facebook.com/FMProd. Again, that is Facebook.com/FMProd. And as far as like where I'm doing shows, man, the schedule is ever changing. I do a lot of karaoke shows. Be looking out for a karaoke show near you. If you want to follow FM Productions on Facebook, that'd be great. Give me a thumbs up if you do.
That was a Crack King Podcast, and I'm out of here, man.